because I am not having a digital ID. I've chosen, this is it, this is the hill. I thought the one before was the hill, but this is definitely the hill now. Because once this comes in, your life is over.
We've all been lied to our whole lives. Can't you bloody tell? Across the ocean.
Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you. Or shall I say, hello comrades. Feels like the right thing to say nowadays, doesn't it? Any case, by now I would imagine, especially after this video has been released, you'll have seen the speech that Keir Starmer said to a room full of, well, let's be honest, left-wing lunatics. Those in charge of other countries where things are not going well, Canada, etc. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about the digital ID on this one. Some people may think, why not? Because apart from that, which I'm sure we will discuss again, what really bothered me the most is the way he spoke and the speech he gave himself. Because that man is clearly insane. He has no grasp on reality whatsoever. He genuinely believes that everything he's doing is for the benefit of us, that he's helping the working people, that there is no problems, no issues, that we're all racists, we're all evil, we all want to reclaim the flag. He wants to reclaim the flag from us vicious people. He is in complete and utter denial. The man is completely unhinged. See, they call us the Nazis, but my God, that was a speech Hitler would have been proud of. Or Idi Amin, or Saddam Hussein, or any other raging, insane lunatics that have taken over countries. That's what concerned me more about the speech. The ID thing we already knew was coming, but they're already out. The people are already out. Apparently William Hague thinks they're a great idea. Darren Grimes, you know Darren, you all remember Darren. Apparently he thinks it's about time we had them because we've got enough undocumented males and people around now. Right, so you think bringing it in is going to change anything? We literally, you can see these insane lunatics. Oh, we need it, it'll make things better. It won't. It'll make things a lot worse. They're trying to sell it as this, that and the other. This is going to stop illegal immigration. That's because that insane lunatic genuinely believes it will. And it's all because Macron told him. And they're banging on about the system in Estonia. Well, they've got it in Estonia and it works absolutely fine. Except it got hacked and 250,000 people's complete information, everything about them, bank accounts, personal records, everything was seized. Even though they claim that it was, oh, things are kept it. No, it wasn't. It's been hacked. Everything can be hacked. But that's beside the point. That speech that he gave was spine-chilling. It was personification of evil. It really was. I'm not bothered about the digital ID bit because I know full well that shit ain't going to fly. And as I said in a previous video, it's smoke and mirrors. It's a smokescreen for £750,000 of undeclared money. But it's their absolute and complete and utter belief that they're actually doing everybody a favour, that they are working for the people. The government should be to work for the people when he wants to digitally imprison us. I know there's a potential leadership challenge by Andy Burnham, and maybe Starmer is on the way out. But he needs to be removed. And the thing is, with a narcissistic dictator like Starmer, who is doing all these things without asking anyone. I mean, he recognised the state of Palestine without actually asking any of the elected members of this state whether that's a good idea or not. He's just making brash decisions based on what he wants, what he thinks is best. He needs to be removed. Now, I know maybe none of them are any good, but somebody needs to get that narcissistic, dangerous man out of power yesterday. We are ruled by a sick, twisted individual. That speech should strike terror in anyone's heart, because it was really, really chilling. It's been a while since I actually sat and listened to anyone speak, like a leader especially, and I literally sat there with my head in my hands and my mouth wide open while he just literally proved what an absolute arsehole he really is. We don't matter. We are an inconvenience for him. That's what we've become. We have become an inconvenience. All we are numbers. All we are is a cash cow. Because once this starts, I mean, they've already said, oh, you'll be able to have it to show that you're entitled to use the NHS. I have an NHS health number that shows I'm entitled. I don't need a digital thing to tell me. So what you're saying, if I haven't got a digital ID, you're going to refuse my medical treatment? This is going to be spun and spun and spun. I've got clips which I'm going to put in other videos to highlight the issues here. But this is terrifying. It really is terrifying. It really scares me. It genuinely does. What to do? We need more discussions on this, and I'm sure we'll have more to come. But remember, as I've said in a previous video, let's not get distracted by what's happening, because they're going to use this as a smokescreen for other things. And I am going to stay focused not on that digital ID thing, but on what they're doing whilst we're panicking over that. And remember, it's your responsibility as well to make sure that everybody understands what a digital ID actually means and where it will actually take us. Don't believe the bullshit. And to people who say, I mean, Darren Grimes, really, mate? Just to think you were decent, you're fucking insane. How much, if you're supporting digital ID now, how much have you sold your soul for? Because you are trying to enforce a digital prison on your friends and colleagues because you're insane. You are the devil. I hope the money that you paid for your soul was worth it. Any case, enough of that. Ways to support the channel down below. If you agree with me, you're against digital ID, you like what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel, because that's something else you have to remember, that if this comes in, this here will not be allowed to be doing. I won't be able to do this. There won't be live streams where you can all have a chat. It'll all be banned. Now, oh no, you're going, am I? Once you accept that digital, I mean, me and Mrs. G had a conversation about it just earlier, and she said, well, because, she said, well, if you're going to get a job, you've got to have it, or still, and I said, I'm not having it. I'm not having a digital ID. You can force me as much as you. I'm not having one. Yeah, but this and the other. So, well, if it bothers you that much, love, I'll leave. I'll go and live in the fucking woods. Because I am not having a digital ID. I've chosen, this is it. This is the hill. I thought the one before was the hill, but this is definitely the hill now. Because once this comes in, your life is over. You will just do as you're told and be a good little drone. Otherwise, you won't be able to do anything. I think it's time to get fit. I think it's time to plan and prepare, because we might all end up living in tents in forests. Literally. It's going to be that bad. I'll catch you in the next one.
You said to me that you can't stand the world you're living in no more. I can't say